Hello everyone and welcome. This video is going to be for anyone who missed our week 2 live session. I know we've been having some technology issues and Zoom link issues, so I'm going to kind of shorten this so that you'll have time to watch it on Friday along with our recorded lesson. So let's just dive right on in. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Here we go. Here we go. So, all right, in our lesson today, we talked about how there are 3 very important words and actions we're going to be doing all throughout the year in science. Those 3 things are observe, investigate, and record. These are 3 things that scientists do on a daily basis. And I want to start out with observations, okay? Take a second to think, what does it mean to observe something? If you observe something, what does that mean? When we observe, we're using our eyes to look at details about an object or about whatever it is we're observing. So when we observe, we notice details and we take notes and we record data. All throughout science this year, no matter if you're in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade, we are going to be noticing details, taking notes, and recording data. This is what scientists do no matter what they're observing, whether it's the weather, plants growing, an experiment they're doing, anything. So this is what you're going to do to help with your observation skills. We're going to be observing a Mr. Potato Head. I loved playing with Mr. Potato Heads growing up. Raise your hand if you like playing with them. Awesome. So before we even do anything in our notebook, we always write our name, our date, and what we're doing on this page. So on this page, we are Mr. Potato Head observations. That is what we are doing. So you can pause this for a moment and you can write those 3 things: name, date, and Mr. Potato observations. Now, we do this in 2 to 3 steps, depending on what you want to do. Step 2 is optional. So I see the picture that I'm given right here. This is the Mr. Potato Head I'm observing. My step 1 is going to be draw Mr. Potato Head. Draw the thing I'm observing. Now, I'm not looking for artists here. I'm not an artist, so I don't expect you to be. But as scientists, we're going to try our best, and as good scholars anyway. Good scholars try their best. We try even if we don't think we can do it. So I don't care if you're the best drawer in the world, we're going to try our best. So our step 1 is to draw Mr. Potato Head right here. Now, my step 2 was to color it. Miss Greer does best when she's coloring. All right, if you don't have crayons or if you don't want to color it, that's fine with you because we're going to be labeling the colors anyway. Our step 3, after you do step 1, all right, now this is just an example. You're not doing this. You're not doing this, Mr. Potato Head. This is just an example, okay? This is my example. You're going to do a different one, okay? So step 1, draw. Step 2, optional, color. And step 3 is labeling. All right, this is where our details come in. We are going to label every single part of Mr. Potato Head. All right, starting at the bottom right here, you can see that I said he had blue shoes. He has blue shoes, and right here I put ×2. That means he has 2 blue shoes. He doesn't have just 1, he has 2. Right here, I put he has a red tongue, blue pants, black mustache. What do you notice? I wrote down the color and I wrote how many. So I'm giving you as much detail as possible. That way, if I were to take away this Mr. Potato Head, you'll be able to picture exactly what I was looking at if I just gave you my drawing and my labels. That's what good scientists do. They make their observations to where other people can repeat it. All right, and also notice that I drew out to the side. I drew my Mr. Potato Head a little over to the left so that I can have room over to the right to write all my observations right here. So now it's your turn. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing this for a moment. Now, I have different Mr. Potato Heads for different grades. So pay attention to this next instruction. If you are second or third grade, you are doing this very first Mr. Potato Head. It says 2 and 3. If you are fourth or fifth grade, you're going to scroll down and find this one right here. 4, 4, and 5. Those are the only two pictures you're looking at now, okay? Either this one, second or third, or this one, fourth and fifth. You can go back up right here and look at my example if you need to. Also, in Google Classroom, if you're in third, fourth, or fifth grade, you can find this under Observation PowerPoint right here. All right? And you can look at it yourself. You don't have to rely on this recording. You can look at it yourself and you'll find it right here. If you are in second grade, you can find it in your seesaw under Activities. Right here, remember, it always says Science. So, again, second and third grade, you are doing this one. Third and fourth grade, you're doing this one. On Friday, we're all going to do an activity with comparing them to other Mr. Potato Heads. So it's very important that you draw it and label it as much detail as possible because you're going to need it on Friday. Don't turn it in yet. Do not turn this in yet because you're not done. You will turn it in on Friday when you get the next recording. That's when we're going to turn it in. So we're not turning in anything right now. You are holding up. All you're doing is drawing your Mr. Potato Head and labeling it, okay? So I will see you guys on Friday for your next instruction and so that we can do another activity with this, all right? So have a great day and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.